We have some late-breaking news in South Bexar County. Actually, an update. Deputies investigating a deadly shooting just 2 miles from another deadly shooting we told you about earlier in the show. This happening on MOGFORD Road. The Bexar County Sheriff's Office says a 45-year-old woman is dead and a man is in custody.
BCSO says the suspect was caught after he tried to speed away from the scene. He's now being questioned by deputies. The sheriff's office says they don't have reason to believe this deadly shooting is connected to the one on Sandy Circle and Post Oak View.
We'll continue to follow it and have an update for you if we get more information. Meantime, Eminem's surprise performance on the Academy Awards of his Oscar-winning song Lose Yourself has paid off in sales, according to The Hollywood Reporter. Initial numbers from Nielsen Music and MRC data show 4,000 downloads of Lose Yourself on Oscar Sunday alone. That's nearly 2,000% higher than the day before. The 5 Oscar-nominated songs, all performed on the award show, also saw an increase in sales led by Cynthia Erivo, her track Stand Up from Harriet.
We're keeping it all in the family. The daughter of former pro wrestler Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson sticking with the family business. His daughter Simone Johnson now training to become a WWE fighter. The 18-year-old working out at the WWE Performance Center in Orlando. The Rock is the first third-generation wrestler at WWE. He followed his footsteps of his father and his grandfather. Rock said on Instagram he's humbled by his daughter's desire to follow in his footsteps.
All right, we're going to head over to SA Live where they're cooking up a good show.
And a good time.
Yes, indeed. Hey, you know what a good time is?
What?
Over there at the rodeo.
Yes, and you want to know how you can maybe get onto the rodeo grounds for free?
Here's a little hint for you. You need some Spurs gear, and that'll get you into the grounds today. Bundle up, though, if you do, and maybe go there with your Valentine's date.
Yes, and speaking of Valentine's Day, it is, of course, coming up. We're counting down. It's the final hours.
Yep, and Deanna Fisher is here from Fisher and Weezer, and we're going to be making a lovely Valentine's dinner, but you got to have a little cocktail to start things off, right?
That's right. You always want to warm things up with a cocktail. So we have a Oaxacan Cosmo for you today, just with a little 2 ounces tequila, 1 ounce of our wonderful cherry pomegranate habanero sauce, a couple of dashes of bitters, and some yummy boozy cherries.
Boozy cherries.
And we're ready to go.
Okay, well,
Yes,
cheers.
indeed.
Happy
Cheers.
Valentine's.
Yes,
All
and
right.
maybe besides the food and the drinks, maybe you have a little bling, a little gift.
Yeah, you know, there's chocolate, there's flowers, and there's always jewelry. We're going to head over to James Avery and learn how to make some of that beautiful jewelry and something that you can make to really personalize a little gift for your Valentine. These are some great, great gift ideas. Speaking of which...
Would you rather get chocolates or flowers?
Red roses or caramels? Red roses or caramels?
I go with chocolates.
That's the question
all
we're
the
going to
candy.
ask you. That and a lot more is coming up on SA Live, so stick around.
Big old San Antonio trophies. Number 8, Pierce Bustos. Where's Pierce? You're going to get a beautiful bucket. Okay, hey, Pierce. Pierce, can you hear me? Oh, we love the kids. By the way,
Just joining all the other sheep, but it.
That's when you know that's when you know you rode well.
Yeah,
when it meets up with the herd.
All right, well, we're looking at the futurecast here. We're going to have some chances for rain. You see the Doppler radar there. We've got some showers moving through San Antonio, but we're going to see the big show tonight. Good chance of rain moving in, some showers, some storms. It will be a little bit wet tomorrow morning, but it dries out by tomorrow afternoon.
So the big stuff still to come.
Still to come overnight, mostly while we're sleeping tonight.
Are we going to hear it?
You could, yes.
Oh, okay. Another one of those nighttime storms.
Nighttime storms.
All right.
Speaking of storms, there's always a storm brewing downtown. I can feel it.
I don't know. I have no idea what he's talking about. It starts right now.
It's a fun time. It starts.
Get in the Valentine spirit with wine and cheese. We're finding out the perfect pairing for a great night.
Plus, bring out your inner cowboy or cowgirl with this rodeo fashion inspiration.
And if you're looking for a fun craft that can also help you relax, well, we're making Valentine's Day bath bombs that the whole family can enjoy. SA Live starts now.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Happy terrific Tuesday, everyone. I always feel so fancy drinking out of a little fancy little glass like this.
And you're actually holding it the correct way.
Oh, am I?
I'm just trying not to spill it.
I'm like Oster Age.
And I'm Fiona Garcia.
That is good.
Well, Valentine's Day is, of course, coming up. And, you know, a lot of folks prefer to cook dinner maybe for their date.
Right. And prior to that, I mean, you always want to get something special. You know, the classic, yes, flowers, candies. What if you can only do one? Which would you rather have? Ooh, the $64,000 question.
Candy. I didn't even
Candy?
think. Yeah.
What kind of candy?
Ooh,
Chocolates?
caramels. Ooh, chocolates. Both.
And with the sea salt and the caramel?
Oh,
on it?
sea salt caramel,
Ooh,
yes.
ooh. But
Maybe you're different.
But red roses. I mean, it's so beautiful. It's such a classic expression of love. I'm emoting right now.
True.
With
But if
the
I
hands.
could choose one, that's what it would be. But let us know
Yeah.
what your choice would be at SA Live KSAT on Facebook and Twitter.
You know how you can really win your Valentine over? Cooking dinner for him.
Yes, that is the way, right? Okay.
And speaking of making a home-cooked meal, Deanna Fisher from Fisher & Weezer's here to share some really, really easy and beautiful, beautiful recipes. Flowers or candy?
Candy.
Candy?
Yep.
Okay.
See?
right,
She's on my tribe. All right, over
Yes,
here.
we've got some really fun, great, easy to make recipes. So if you're at work and you want to have a nice time at home, but you don't want to cook all day, this is what you do. We're going to start over here with some green bean bundles. And you just take a handful of green beans, really, and you wrap a piece of bacon around them.
Simple as that.
And look at that presentation. I mean, it doesn't have to be complicated. It's
Right.
so simple.
And then we're just going to go ahead and brown it
Okay.
a little bit because we're going to finish this in the oven. And then at the end, we're going to top it with our Hatch Chili Jalapeno Jam, which is going to be super yummy.
And we were talking about presentation, and the presentation on these is just beautiful.
Yeah, it really is easy to do. And then we're going to make a filet mignon. So I want Fiona to please start with our salsa that's going to top it. And all we did was we got some of that fresh pico from HEB, put some nice blackberries in there. We do a couple of tablespoons of our spicy blackberry wine glaze and mix it up. That's going to be our steak topping.
Ooh.
So, and we're going to let that sit a little bit so all the juices can come
kind of
together
absorb.
there. And then we're going to start with our beautiful little filet mignon. Just get that going.
And it's great because these are classic dishes, the filet and the green beans and the bacon, but when you add those nice little, the toppings and the sauces to it, it just
That's right. And you're just
literally icing on the cake.
right. And on both of these, you start them in the pan and you're sauteing. You want to saute this or sear it for about 3 minutes each side until it's nice and seared. And then you take both of them out and you put them in the oven. And it's going to be at about 400. You'll have preheated your oven to about 400 and cook it for about 10 minutes to get a medium steak.
And you said the green beans will take a little bit longer. Obviously, it's a bundle, so maybe the inside ones won't cook
Yes,
as much.
and you just go ahead and lay those in there and put those in and then move to your steak. Get that seared, put that in, just take the whole pan and put it in the oven, but just be careful when you get it out that you don't burn yourself.
Okay.
So it's super easy, and then we top it with our delicious salsa that Fiona made.
And do you put anything else in the pan as you're cooking it, or it's strictly a little bit of oil and butter? And
Well, you do throw in a little rosemary, which is really yummy. It just flavors the steak great, and you do that when it's going in the oven.
yeah.
So try that.
Right. Right?
Oh, the sweetness of those berries and that sauce, and then the little bit of the from the onions in there.
Right, and there's
a great combination.
and the jalapenos, and this is so beautiful and simple to do with just the ready-made pico de gallo and some blackberries.
And-
Look at
And
how
the
pretty
sauce.
it looks.
Yeah, so
You know?
are y'all ready to try some?
Yeah, we were talking about the presentation here, and what we did then is take these and the little green bean bundles, just cut them in half and stand them on end like that, and yeah, that is absolutely beautiful. And we've got a nice
And what
little
we
piece of
did
this.
with the Hatch chili jam is you can heat this up in the microwave for about 30 seconds and it'll liquefy a little bit. You can put a little wine or a little water in there, and then you just drizzle it on top of your green bean bundles. Isn't it pretty? And you know, all the restaurants are always booked on Valentine's.
Yes, they
so
are.
this is a great way to celebrate at home, and you can have your nice cocktail. You don't have to worry about driving.
And totally impress them. Oh my goodness.
Isn't it pretty?
Well, and the thing is, we were talking about, you know, the presentation in here and everything. It is very elegant looking. It looks so complicated, but it's so simple.
It's
to
very
do.
simple. We
You can
just
turn all
don't
the
realize
tricks.
how easy some things are to do, and you just bring your whole meal up 10 notches. So that's why it's fun to come and show you.
And all of these sauces and everything, and even what we used in the cocktails, all available at the grocery store, right?
They're all available at the Cooking Connection in HEB. This is the new 4-star provisions line, and it's exclusive in the Cooking Connection. And y'all know when you go to the Cooking Connection, they have all kinds of recipes and fun things for you to do and different ways to use all the products they have. So it's a great way to do your Valentine's.
All right, thank you so much.
Happy
Deanna
Valentine's
Fisher
Day,
from
Deanna.
Same to
Fisher and
you.
Weiser. If you want more information, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.
What are you reading?
The James Avery catalog, because you can find so much in here that you would want for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, they've got hundreds and hundreds of things that you can do, but what about something nice and personalized, really from the heart? You can do that as well at James Avery for certain things, and that's today's Try It Tuesday. Personalize a Valentine's gift. Take a look.
Oh.
Bangles, baubles, and beads. In other words, jewelry. There's a lot to choose from here at James Avery. We're going to show you a few little trinkets that you might want to purchase, and also, how about really customizing something and making it yourself? And that's today's Try It Tuesday. Well, of course, Valentine's Day, that means chocolates, that means flowers, and come on guys, let's get serious, that means jewelry, okay? You know what the girls really want, right? And Lindsay Avery Tognetti is here with James Avery, and first of all, James Avery, I mean, it's a local company, been around for a long time, and every turn you can find one, right?
Yes, so we have 16 stores in San Antonio, which makes it really easy to shop. And I counted this morning, we have over 300 hearts and love pieces. So we really are the place that you gotta go to get a Valentine's Day gift for your loved one, for your gal pal, for your kiddos. We have all different pieces. These are some of our new ones. We had some awesome earrings that our customers are loving. They came out a few weeks ago, the classic hoop, which is an everyday statement. We have some awesome new necklaces, and I think these are my favorite. I've been wearing this one, the Heart Drops necklace, since it came out. Gemstones make it really special and unique, so you have a ton of choices, and then we also have handbags.
Get everything out of the way, jewelry and personalization, you can do that as well, right?
Yes, personalization is huge. I think it shows that you really thought about the gift for somebody. It's very thoughtful. We have embossing, we have create your own art glass bead available just at this store, so it makes it a really unique gift, and then some other craftsman opportunities that we're gonna show you that come from our Craftsman Center we brought here today.
So not only can you put your little pet name on there, but you can do it yourself.
Yes,
right?
pretty neat.
I want to check that out. Hand engraving. Juan's been doing this for about 27 years. So this is the definition of delicate work, right?
Yes.
And with hand engraving, you can't erase, can you?
No, we can't. You mess up one piece, you have to start over. Just one little tiny mistake.
So it starts just as a blank like this, right?
Yes.
And it's going to turn out with the 3 initials. So do you draw those letters out by hand?
Freehand, yes, sir. There you go. Oh, you're doing it.
Okay. A little extra special look to it.
Yes.
So what Enrique is doing is taking this simple piece of metal here and making this beautiful, beautiful little bracelet, literally handmade.
You can hold it like this.
Oh, okay. Hold it like this.
Make it easier.
All right,
Yes.
and then
See the difference?
and you don't pound the whole thing flat. It's kind of in sections, like this and right
Only
here.
3 places. Right there.
Hold it like that, and it just naturally takes it like
right
that.
there.
Each and every one is unique. So this is something that the customer can actually do themselves. I was doing That's what the pros do, but I can do this.
Right, so you can pick out everything that you want right here and we emboss it right here for you.
Okay.
So what you're gonna do is go ahead and tighten this up. So that's gonna center it and tighten all those tight pieces to hold it in place. Push it down in place, it'll hold it nice and secure.
Okay.
So that's gonna go right underneath.
Soft pressure and back up.
Peel off. Oh, and it turned out beautiful. You're a pro.
That's cool, thank you.
There you go, you're welcome, you're welcome.
And
yeah,
folks
they turn out
can
great.
just come in and make these on their own, right?
Yeah, they can pick out any kind of combination that they want. You can do family names, you can do Texas phrases, and anything in between.
Another great little gift that you can make on your own are these charms. So you get to pick out the finial, the topper, if you will, and also what color bead you want to use.
Exactly.
It's Valentine's, so there's the nice little heart. Put this on here like this.
Slide it on top.
Okay.
That's the end cap there.
And it goes on this way.
So the jump ring will fit in, and then it'll just sit right in a little better. There you go. Fully tightened, ready to be gifted.
Charm bracelet, necklace.
Either one, even earrings if you wanted to.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So many great little things. Also, by the way, here are those coasters that you can get anything on there, different colors. Our names, of course, in SA Live. And if you
did
have
it in our eye colors, blue for your. Oh, I see what you did.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, if you have like a handwritten note, they can actually duplicate your handwriting onto something and engrave it on there.
Oh.
So if it was "I love you" in your script, they can do that, which is, and they said that's kind of emotional, especially like little kids doing something, or even a little drawing that a kid has done.
Right.
Yeah, they can do that. So anyway, thank you very much to James Avery for letting us do our Try Tuesday out there.
All right, still ahead on SA Live. Win big this Valentine's Day with dinner and entertainment specials at Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino.
And next, plan a romantic night with the perfect wine and cheese pairings, tips and tricks to match the right wines to the right cheese.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, Valentine's Day is all about celebrating your perfect match. And what better match is there than wine and cheese?
Yes, and Scott Oda from High Street Wine Company is going to tell us how to make that perfect match. Because some people are sometimes intimidated when it comes to wines, and it's like, what do you eat with it and all? And they can actually complement each other very well, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So oftentimes when I'm thinking about how to pair the two together, I think about all the flavors that are going on in my mouth, whether it be salty, sweet, sour, bitter, or savory, and I think about what that food is going to do. So for example, something like cheese is going to be a little bit more to the salty and savory side, so I want a wine that maybe that's a little bit more sour or a little bit more bitter to help complement and make a more complete palate.
Okay. So we're starting with...
What have we got lined up?
Absolutely. So the first one to start off with, we're going to be doing a glass of champagne. It's the best way to start off.
Don't mind if we do.
So this is going to be Drapier, and this is going to be from Champagne. We paired it together with a triple cream, very similar to a brie. It's going to be Cowgirl Creamery's Mount Tam. Okay. So what I'm looking for in this pairing is I like the texture of this. It's very creamy, very rich in nature, and I'm going to use the carbonation of the wine itself to kind of brighten the whole thing up, and use the acid to kind of cleanse your palate when you're ready for the next sip. So you get to go back and forth.
Wow.
That does really bring out the flavors of cheese.
Awesome.
Quite a bit.
It does. Wow. Oh. Okay.
Not too shabby, right?
No, not at all.
All right.
Oh, that's very tasty.
Fabulous. Awesome.
What next?
So the next one, we're going to kind of transition as we get a little bit heavier. So this is going to be more of a semi-soft cheese. We're going to be pairing this one together with a Nebbiolo. So this is going to be a Taleggio. Taleggio is going to be a cheese that has been washed in a salt brine bath. So that kind of salty sourness that you get on the outside, that tang, we're going to use a wine that also has quite a bit of tang to it, with a little bit of tan to kind of cut through that richness of the cheese. So this is going to be a Nebbiolo paired to Taleggio.
Wow.
Also very good. Okay.
That's great. Now, if somebody's ordering wine in a restaurant, a lot of times they are maybe intimidating. You get this wine list, and it's like, I like a nice red.
Red or a cab sauv, and yeah.
But it's their job and your job to say, okay, well, how about trying this instead of trying to intimidate somebody, right?
No, absolutely. So any person's job in a restaurant is to therefore help the guest or the customer. So we know as well as anyone that if you have a better time, then you're going to come back and see us. So know that we are all on your side. Just like the chef doesn't expect you to know how to make the dish, we don't expect you to know how to choose your own wines. So if you want that assistance, that is what we are here for.
Oh, okay. All right, what's next?
The next one, this is going to be a Syrah from California. This is done by Pedro Sassi, and we're going to pair this one together with a Mimolette cheese. So anytime I have a cheese with a little more age, a little more density, a little more weight to it, I want to have now a wine with a little bit more richness, a little bit more weight. I love kind of that meatiness, pepperiness of the Syrah. For me, it brings out a little more of that buttery, creamy nature of the cheese itself.
Wow. This is my favorite so far. I mean, they're all good, but this one's good.
Because it does take that cheese and just, like you said, kind of make it nice and buttery tasting. So
awesome.
And finally, this is the one that seemed kind of surprising. Doing a heavy, hearty blue with a white.
Sweet wine. Yeah, absolutely. So whenever you have a blue cheese is generally a little bit more on the spicy side. So I use the spicy side and then I balance it out with something a bit more sweet. So this is actually going to be a straw wine from South Africa. This is done by Mulino. This is 100% Chenin Blanc, and I love that kind of candy note to it. And it kind of almost acts as like your jam or your honey that you would have together with the spiciness of the blue. And it kind of calms
okay, now
out
that's
the
my
blue
favorite. That was really good.
Yeah, because blue cheese can be very strong, and then all of a sudden it just took it and just mellowed it right out like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why does wine and bread and cheese? It's like the holy trinity almost.
Right.
Yeah.
It always goes together.
Well, I think the thing that's so fun about it is you take two very complex things on its own and you put it together and you can go create something new. There's kind of a saying that we use in restaurants is 2 + 2 = 5. And so you hopefully the sum is, or the total is greater than the sum of the parts.
Very quickly, wine classes at your place?
Yes, absolutely. We do wine classes. So if you don't necessarily feel like you know a whole lot about wine or you want to learn something more on top of what you do, we do wine classes twice a month.
Okay, and this is at the Pearl?
Yes, this is over at the Pearl.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Great lesson. Thank you very much.
For more information on High Street Wine Company, just head to our website and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.
Hey, still ahead on SA Live, your perfect rodeo log. Mosey on over to the rodeo with these awesome outfit ideas.
And next, looking to do something different with your sweetheart? How about a weekend getaway full of dinner and entertainment specials?
It's the perfect getaway for a Valentine's weekend for two. Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino Hotel is just a couple of hours southwest of San Antonio and offers all kinds of fun for you and your sweethearts. Hit the jackpot. Nikki Herrera, marketing specialist with Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino Hotel, is here to tell us what is on tap for the month, and especially with Valentine's coming up. So, yeah, just 2 hours down the road.
Yeah, we're, like I said, 2 hours down the road, very close, and we got a lot of great things in store for Valentine's Day. Actually, Eric y su Grupo Mazor will be performing live at the Que Pasa Lounge. So take that special someone, for a romantic night out. He does an incredible performance. I guarantee, like, within the first 5 minutes, you'll be out of your chair and dancing. And after that, you could check out one of our Valentine's night dinner specials. So if you're looking for something in the kind of like Mexican cuisine, I would recommend Azul. And if you're looking for a little more spice to your Valentine's Day dinner, I would recommend Red Sky Grill. And
about how many different restaurants do you have?
Oh, we have, I want to say, we have 4 new restaurants with our new marketplace, actually. And then we also have IHOP. I can't forget about IHOP.
Okay.
But yeah, and our marketplace, our new restaurant, we have Walk-In, we have Grande Pizza, we have Eagle Eats, and that one has all the Starbucks brand products, so which is my personal favorite. You can't get me out of there. And not only that, we have Freddy's Steak Burgers, so that's a big popular one right now.
So basically, as far as food is concerned, just about everything for every palate.
Oh yeah, definitely. We got comfort food, Chinese food, a little something for everybody.
Okay, promotions going on during the month of February?
Yeah, we have a lot of things. Be Mine Point Multiplier is going on right now, so every Tuesday in February you can earn multiple points. So that's definitely one that's popular with our guests right now. And if you're a poker player, our Cupid's 25K poker tournament is also going on right now. So that one goes all the way up until the 13th. You can qualify, and then on the 14th is on Valentine's Day is the date of our actual tournament.
Okay,
So
now
that's-
if you're not a poker player though, with all the shows, so you can go and couple-hour drive, dinner, and take in a nice show there,
Oh,
right?
definitely. Red Sky Grill has incredible steaks, ribs, like I said, comfort food, and it's at a great price as well. Or like if you want some live entertainment, we have a Que Pasa Lounge, which has Tejano, country, and not only that, this month we're also starting to do comedy shows, so that's been a big hit as well. So.
Now, what about the Free Players Club membership? What's that all involved?
Well, basically, if you enroll into to become a Players Club member, you right off the bat you get $20 in free play. So that's awesome.
Okay.
You could win, big for nothing, and not only that, but you'll be privy to learn all the new promotions we got going on, the shows, specials, all of that.
Speaking of free, you can win a 2020 Ford Mustang?
Oh, definitely. You could win. We got two 2020 Ford Mustangs, yes, that we're giving out. Not only that, we also have multiple cash prizes. So that's our Live Life Lucky promotion that's going on right now. And that will be on the 15th and the 29th are the day of our giveaways.
And again, just 2 hours down the road. Okay, so back to that free Mustang. You can win one of two 2020 Ford Mustangs as part
Say
of
it one more time for those in the back.
2020 Ford Mustang, 2 of them, as part of Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino Hotel Live Life Lucky giveaways. There are 2 drawings this month, one on February 15th, the other on the 29th. For more information, call 888-25-LUCKY. That's 888-255-8259, or visit LuckyEagleTexas.com. Nikki, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Still ahead, sit back and relax with these Valentine's themed organic bath bombs the whole family can join in on making. And next, are you still trying to figure out your rodeo outfit? We have 4 different easy outfits to sport the rodeo wild rags.
Looking rodeo ready can be intimidating. There's so much to choose from. Today, we're getting help from the pros at Wheeler's Western Boutique.
Hey y'all, it's Alexis here with Wheeler's Western Outfitters. I'm here to show y'all 3 ways on how to tie a wild rag and also how to accessorize it, not only on your neck, but maybe a purse or a bag. So the first way, we're gonna do the simplest way that I know. I'm wearing it here. It's gonna be right over left, left over right. So you have your wild rag here. You're gonna wanna fold it in half. So I have it nice and open. And I just triangle it. So we're gonna make it go kind of like a bib, like we're wearing a bib. Pinch each corner like so. We're gonna wrap around. We are not gonna do a tie in the back, we're just gonna pull it each way. For those of you with long hair, you're gonna wanna get your hair out from behind your neck. And we're going to do right over left, left over right. And then just fix it how you want. And there's our first traditional left over right, right over left. And we still have our same wild rag here. What we're gonna do is my second favorite tie. I call this the cowboy knot tie. What we're gonna do is still same for the beginning as the other one. Gonna put it around our neck just like a bib. Bring it around the back. We are not gonna tie the back. Now with your right hand, we're gonna make a simple tie as if we're tying our tennis shoe. So we have our first knot. We're gonna pull it through. And then with the loop that I've created, I'm gonna pierce my fingers through it and pull the second loop through, like so. And with this hand, we're gonna tighten and we're gonna pull up. There we go. And this is our cowboy knot tie. Now for those of us who are not too keen on tying knots, we have another simpler one. So still with our wild rag, what we're gonna do is use a concho slide. And this is really, really easy to use, and you can find different ones, all beautiful conchos, not only crosses, we have turquoises, buffalo nickels, Indian heads, a bunch of great stuff. So this one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the whole wild rag behind our head. You can roll it up if you like. Some people like to drape it. I personally like to drape it. Both of our pieces, we're just gonna bring them together like so. And then with our concho tie that is adjustable, you can open it and close it like so.
These are not scarves, they are wild rags. There's so many different patterns, and you can also sport them on your handbags or in your hair. Well, there you go. Now there's no excuse to look rodeo chic. For SA Live, I'm Jen Tobias-Strusky.
Next on SA Live, how you can get crafty with your whole family and still end the night totally relaxed. For real, stay with us.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, if you're still struggling with what to give that special someone for Valentine's, how about giving them that priceless gift of relaxation?
Yes, please. And Keela Neighbors, founder of Organically Bath and Beauty, is here to show us how to make some fun and easy bath bombs, right?
Yes.
Okay, first of all, these look amazing.
Thank you, thank you.
But you can make these with what? What do you need?
So in our containers here, we have cream of tartar, baking soda, and also cornstarch.
Sounds like a cake.
Yes.
Yeah,
So it's all stuff you can find right at the grocery store. It's really easy, a lot of fun. You don't have to use gloves. I'm not going to use gloves, but you can.
Okay.
And so what you have here in your bins, if you actually have cherry bath bombs, and we have some mango bath bombs at the end.
This is already relaxing.
Yes. We get that a lot in our classes. We have classes for Wind Down Wednesdays. If you want to just relax. And then we also have like the family night on Fridays. And then we also have our mini me's on Saturdays.
So are we doing the round shape or the heart?
We can do heart. Let's do heart.
It's Valentine's.
Awesome.
So
and so
pack it in?
Yes, pack it on in, just pour it on in there. And I'm going to show you. I'm just adding the water. That's how you do it. I'm pre-made yours, but this is just add the water. We use these little bottles here so you don't want to make your bath bombs all soggy. So you drip it out a little at a time.
Because you can always add more, but you can't take it out, right?
Exactly. Okay. You want to make sure you get bath bombs and not slime. So you want to make sure you use your thumbs to press really hard. There you go. Perfect. And you just flip that over into your hand. Just like that.
Okay.
Use the center, push it out.
Oh, okay.
Just like so, and slide it off to the side. There you go. Perfect.
I kind of messed up my corner.
Yeah, me too. Mine's not perfect. Okay.
Awesome. And I always use like a claw hand to like set it down. So like
claw hand technique. Okay.
Just like so.
Okay.
Perfect. Awesome. And so that's how you make the bath bombs. You make about 5 to 6 bath bombs in our classes. We have different themes. Sometimes we do hearts. For Valentine's Day, we're doing hearts. Sometimes we do sea turtles. We do a little bit of everything. So it's a lot of fun.
I see little notes here.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do we do with those? These
so
are
you can put those little notes inside, so which is awesome for Wind Down Wednesdays or just family night. You can put little messages to your loved one inside. Just fold it up, put it inside.
Well, how do you keep that from getting
wet?
Oh, no, it'll be just fine. We use a special paper, and then sometimes we also use little containers, too. You could put them inside. And we do
like a
circle.
message in a bottle, like a mini message in a bottle.
Just like that. Awesome.
So that's,
Yes.
That's neat, okay.
It's really cool.
And if you didn't want to get all the ingredients and do it at home, you can go over to your place, right?
Yes, we have classes 3 times a week. We also do birthday parties, different special events as well, too. So if you want to like have your own private event, it's really a lot of fun. It's something different. And then you get to use all this stuff at home when you go home. So that's the awesome part. And these bath bombs dry before you leave. So these should be dry with it.
Oh, no. I tried using the claw method. I broke my heart.
You broke you broke your heart. And the nice thing about all the things at your place, it is, as the name says, it is all natural, all organic, because your daughter had
eczema,
Eczema,
exactly. So we really want to make sure we focus on like sensitive skin and things that are really nice and just mild. And so one of the awesome things is that we make products that are all made with like organic, vegan ingredients, all and just really, really soothing to the skin, healing.
So besides bath bombs, you have...
Yes, we have candles, we have like our body mousse, which is like a body butter. We also have our soap bars.
Okay,
which
because
are really
those look like cakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look like amazing cakes.
Yes.
Okay, but look at this. This is watermelon. And look at the back of it.
Oh my
watermelon.
Right?
Yeah,
It looks amazing. And for folks that have never been there before, where are you located?
We're located in the Elm Shopping Center. Our classes are there. We're right next to Pam's and also Milano's. And we have a huge classroom space, beautiful retail space. It's really, really awesome, really easy to find. So it's really, really nice.
Right there on Broadway, just.
It's right on Wars Block in Lock Hill, Selma.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Well, if you'd like more information about Organically Bath and Beauty, just go to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. I'll get it right, Keela. Thank you very much. As always, good seeing you. Next up on SA Live, how one doctor is changing lives.
Yes, and restoring confidence by helping folks achieve the smile of their dreams. Your smile is not only important for your health, it's also important for your confidence. So we came to visit the office of Dr. Alfonso Monares to see how he's changing lives one smile at a time. Joining me now is Dr. Monares. Thank you so much for having us here.
Thanks for being here.
Let's talk about why someone's smile is so important.
Well, you know, the smile is somebody's signature. It reflects somebody's personality, who they are, makes somebody look happy, healthy, attracts people around them, and is one of the features that's more attractive in a human being. You know, everybody thinks that these other parts of the body, but in reality, when you have a striking smile, it really attracts the attention of the people around you. So people that don't have that smile, Fiona, start behaving different, start shying away. You know, it affects their self-confidence, and a lot of times it's because Mother Nature doesn't give them the teeth that they like, right? We don't get to choose the color, the size, and shape of our teeth.
So tell me what you offer here at the offices of Dr. Monares.
For about more than 10 years, we've been taking care of these patients that think there's no hope for them, that there's nothing else that can be done. So we specialize in replacing teeth with dental implants, and I'd love to show you some of our stories. Like this gentleman here on the screen that, you know, he's diabetic and he was having a lot of health issues because of his teeth. He was taking a toll on his health, his energy, his behavior, and he came here one day. We gave him IV sedation, so the patients are sleeping when we treat them. They don't feel a thing, they don't remember anything. They come in the morning, by the end of the day they woke up looking like that with brand new set of teeth thanks to dental implants. And
his confidence is back.
That's right. Not only that, he's healthy, he can eat well, and all those wonderful things. This is another story of this beautiful lady. She's a mom, she has 2 daughters, great husband, and if you can see her, she's smiling, but her teeth barely show.
Right.
You know, that happens when you're losing a lot of your teeth and the bite collapses. So we brought her in. We gave her sedation too, and we replaced all her teeth with dental implants, and it's like custom designing a smile for somebody. You just really choose the best tooth, color, size, shape, position, alignment. Now you can see, you know, how much she shows those teeth, how well they look between her lips, and it's just totally a different person. Now there's other people like this wonderful gentleman. You know, he worked very hard his whole life. He's now trying to enjoy retirement, and now he's having problems with his teeth. He has gum disease that happens to millions of people. He came to us looking for health function. We replaced his teeth with dental implants, and now he looks like that. He just told me, you know, now I can eat steak, now I can be myself. Last lady we have here, you know, she's a beautiful person, very involved in her community, in church, but she just doesn't want to talk to people because of the way her teeth look. So she came to us, and we decided also with dental implants to give her a nice smile, and this is how she looks now. You can see now there's no gaps in the back, the teeth fit very nice between her lips, and she talks to people, she enjoys life the way every human being deserves.
The first 10 people to call 210-229-8325 will get a complimentary smile consultation with Dr. Alfonso Monares. That's a $350 value. For more information about Dr. Monares, call 210-229-8325 or visit drmonares.com. Oh yeah, tomorrow on SA Live, how you can snorkel with stingrays and even sharks in Wild Wednesday. That and so much more, again, tomorrow at 1. All right, earlier we asked you, what would you prefer to get, candy or flowers? on Valentine's Day. Paula says all the chocolates, all of them.
One for chocolates, one for flowers, okay.
Roxanne says flowers for sure.
2 for flowers, interesting.
Because it's something different, says Patricia. Lisa Ann, both. Michelle says neither.
Cookie dinner. Oh.
Or make me cookies. Oh.
Interesting.
I like that.
I like that. Chocolate chip cookies. So, hey, are you going to the stock show in Rodeo? You want to get in there maybe in the grounds for free? Guess what? We have the way that you can do it. All you have to do is bring your Spurs gear with you, as our lovely producer, Nicole, is showing us. And they're having a Spurs watch party starting at 4 p.m. in the Bud Light Courtyard, pending the weather. Make sure the Spurs jersey is insulated if you wear it.
Yes.
You'll get a chance to see the Coyote, catch the game, and a whole lot of fun. Again, weather pending. We want to give a shout out to Nicole Maddox. If you remember, she was an intern how long ago?
Almost 2 years ago.
That long?
Yeah.
And now she is a producer, and this is her first show that she produced all by herself.
Thank you, thank you.
Well done, well done, well done.
Yes.
I mean, everyone, I had the help of everyone else. I mean, you obviously know what you're doing. Thanks to everybody.
But you're off to a good start because you had cocktails, wine, steak.
You can tell the kind of things I like.
She knows how to keep us happy.
But you're doing a fantastic job.
Oh, well, thank you guys.
All right, and of course, head to ksat.com/rodeo for more there we go.
Yep.
For more information.
About everything at Rodeo, all the times and who's playing and all that kind of fun stuff. And tomorrow on a Wild Wednesday, you are snorkeling with
Stingrays,
Ooh.
even sharks. I'm
Really?
going to tell you where you can do it for about $40. Yes.